Hey guys, John Sego with Texas Right to Life here. Wanted to bring you an update on the 87th regular session. We are here in Austin, Texas, outside of our Capitol, and your Texas Right to Life legislative team has been working here in the Capitol with pro-life legislators, pro-life staffers for 140 days. Today is the last day of the regular session for the 87th legislature. And we've been here as the legislative team, we've been here every day working for pro-life victories, making sure that our pro-life priorities get passed this year. And it has been a long 140 days. We've had some ups and some downs. And so we're ready to bring you the recap of what happened this session for the pro-life movement. It was a great session for preborn children, but unfortunately it was a devastating session for vulnerable patients. We did get two great pro-life victories that are going to protect pregnant women and protect preborn children. The Texas Heartbeat Act, Senate Bill 8, did pass, was signed by the governor into law. We're looking forward to that law taking place, or actually being enacted in September. So that's a huge victory that's going to ban abortions at whenever the heartbeat of the child is detectable. That's a huge win for Texas. We also see that $100 million was allocated towards a pro-life program that we work for, the Alternatives to Abortion program. $100 million for this biennium was given to that. Those are social services to support pregnant women, expecting families, and then new families after they adopt or after they have a child. So a lot of good. There's going to support our maternity homes, adoption agencies, pregnancy centers. That's a really great victory for the movement. We've never had it up to that amount, so a very big victory. So those are two big victories for preborn children, but unfortunately, this was a devastating session for vulnerable patients. We had some critical legislation, Senate Bill 917, that did not get across the finish line. This is actually the bill to repeal the anti-life 10-day rule. You've heard about the 10-day rule. You've heard about cases like Tinsley Lewis. These are vulnerable patients whose life is not being respected, whose life is not being valued by these hospitals and doctors that are using the 10-day rule. Texas law actually gives them that tool to withdraw treatment from a vulnerable patient, even if their parents, even if their loved one is there saying to continue that basic life-sustaining treatment. It was one of the most devastating things this session because we had some great momentum going into this session. We had some great lawsuits going, we had some great media attention, grassroots attention on this. The governor, the attorney general were behind us on this one, supporting reforming the anti-life 10-day rule. It didn't get across the finish line. We're extremely disappointed in that. And so we also had some other legislation that did not finish. Protecting conscience for our medical professionals did not get accomplished. We also had an Omnibus Bill relating to abortion that didn't get accomplished. And so even though there's some great victories, going to be thousands of lives saved, we still have work to do. And that's our message at Texas Right to Life. We're asking you, pro-life Texan, to join us in calling for the governor to add these additional items to the special session. Now, they've worked 140 days in this session, but there's going to be a special session, another period where the legislature comes back and can pass more legislation. Now, we don't know if that's going to be immediate or if it's going to be later in the year, but they have to come back already for some other issues. And so Texas Right to Life and pro-life Texans are saying, Governor Abbott, please add these additional items to the special session call. He's done it before. Governor Abbott did this in 2017. We didn't get enough accomplished to protect innocent human life there. He came back in a special session and added multiple pro-life policies to that special session call. And so we know he can do it. We know that he's with us. He supports us on these issues. So we're asking you, go to texasrighttolife.com and join us in this call to action to send a message to the governor asking him to call these issues, to add these issues to the special session call. Texas Right to Life, we're still here ready to work. We're still here to pass legislation to protect innocent human life, and I know you are dedicated with us as well. So join us in that call, texasrighttolife.com, asking the governor to add some more pro-life issues to the special session call. We've had a good session when it comes to preborn children, but there's still work to be done to protect vulnerable patients. So join us on that. Stay tuned, texasrighttolife.com on Facebook and on Twitter. We also have text alerts. That's the best way for you to get the updates. So sign up for our text alerts and we'll keep you updated as we keep pushing to get more pro-life victories this year for vulnerable Texans. Thanks for joining us for this update. We will see you soon. Thanks.